Thursday, January 14, 2021. Hello, good people. Glad to have you watching this new edition of the press review on JDC Plus TV. We open with the Guardian Post, which tells us that pressure mounts on France to table Anglophone crisis at the UN Security Council. According to the story by Maxwell Fokwen in Yaoundé, France has come under renewed pressure to use its position as a strategic partner of Cameroon to table the crisis in the country's northwest and southwest regions at the United Nations Security Council. The pressure on the government of Emmanuel Macron, the paper says, comes from within the country and adds to others from across the globe for the country to cause a breakthrough at the level of the UN Security Council to end the crisis, which is in its 5th year. The story continues on page 3. In other news, the Guardian Post says government unveils new customs measures to sustain economic growth in this year 2021. The measures were unveiled Tuesday, January 12, in the sidelines of the launching of the state budget for 2021 in Ebolova South region. For more insight, read page 10. From the Guardian Post, we move into the Post Weekender, which details the 2021 state budget priorities as outlined by the Minister of Finance. The paper mentions the reinforcement of health system against the COVID-19 pandemic, ensuring security, reconstruction in the crisis-hit regions, the organization of the Shan 2021 and AFCON 2022, acceleration of decentralization process, relaunching of production machinery through local transformation, among other areas. For more on this, grab a copy of today's edition of the Post Weekender and read page 2. In a similar story, The Sun says Finance Minister Louis Paul Mutaze makes rallying call for a successful implementation of the 2021 state budget. The call was made as he launched the budget in Bolova on Tuesday. We stay with The Sun to talk Shan 2020 that kicks off on Saturday, January 16. The paper says that insecurity and COVID-19 stare at the continental competition. Insecurity as an escalation of violence in the southwest and northwest, and the COVID-19 that keeps spreading, though at a relatively low pace. We end this press review with the Voice Weekender, which carries as main headline, GBHS Mvomuka, Nalova Lyonga endorses Bia's village with state-of-art bilingual facility. The paper writes that it's a new dawn for Mvomuka, the village of the head of state, Paul Biya. Not only has the government high school there been transformed to a bilingual high school recently, it also has received a fresh look. The new look, the paper says, is due to the modernization of infrastructure the school has acquired this academic year, supported by the public investment budget of the Ministry of Secondary Education. To know more on what has changed in the school, read page 2 of today's edition of The Voice Weekender. And that does it for what the papers had to say. Thank you so much for watching. On to our next edition.